how important, and there's no doubt about the greatness of Sheryl Swoopes and her impact on basketball, not just women's basketball, but basketball in general.
Yeah.
Well, you said she brought the noise, and I'd be remiss not to mention lately getting involved in some controversy.
It's so incredibly important. We have to bridge that gap between what's going on today and what we experience. And it will help the younger generation to know our experiences so that they don't make the same mistakes and we continue to soar.
Hey, WNBA fans. Quick question. What do you get when you mix record-breaking talent, veteran jealousy, and a dash of controversy? Answer: the Caitlin Clark story. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the drama that's shaking up women's basketball. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Caitlin Clark just exploded onto the WNBA scene. You won't believe this. She's broken over 60 records in her rookie season. That's insane. She's scoring, assisting, and rebounding like a seasoned pro. It's like she's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But here's the thing, not everyone's happy about this new star. Some big names in women's basketball have some surprising things to say.
This isn't just for Caitlin, but you asked me about Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that player set it. Yeah, that'll go in the record books as Caitlin Clark is the all-time, whatever it is. I don't even know what the number is, but that's the way it'll be. And I don't think it should be. Caitlin Clark right now probably takes about 40 shots a game.
Here we go.
I know you like that.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about Sheryl Swoopes. She's been criticizing Clark, questioning her records and style of play. It's causing a stir in the WNBA community. You know what's crazier? Clark's success is shaking up the whole league. She's challenging the status quo and making veterans nervous. It's like she's rewriting the WNBA playbook, and not everyone's ready for that change. As Clark shakes things up, a battle is brewing behind the scenes.
How much more experience that gives you over other players coming in, right? So people say, dang, like he or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's not to take anything away from what she's done, but if you're talking about breaking records, then if this player did it in this amount of time, then you should do it in that same amount of time.
WNBA icons are choosing sides, and it's getting heated. But here's the real kicker. This clash might just be exactly what the league needs right now. Sheryl Swoopes, one of the WNBA's biggest names, has been throwing some serious shade at Clark. She's not just criticizing her game, she's questioning the legitimacy of her records. In a recent podcast, Swoopes said, if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. She's basically saying Clark's achievements aren't as impressive because she had an extra year due to the pandemic. But it doesn't stop there. During broadcasts, Swoopes has been giving Clark the silent treatment. There was this one time when Clark was named Player of the Week, and Swoopes didn't say a word. It's like she's pretending Clark doesn't exist. On the flip side, we've got Cynthia Cooper stepping up as Clark's defender. She's not having any of Swoopes' criticism. Cooper's been vocal about supporting new talent and calling out the haters. She's saying what a lot of fans are thinking. Why tear down the next generation instead of lifting them up?
Brought that noise. And the fact that she can knock down the NBA three-pointer, especially back then, and still get to the rim when you play up on her, like she was cat quick. She just really brought the complete package. She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer.
This isn't just about Clark anymore. It's opening up a can of worms about how the WNBA treats its rising stars. Should veterans be mentors or gatekeepers? Is there room for both the old guard and the new blood to shine? Nancy Lieberman, another WNBA legend, is Team Clark all the way. She's gone on record saying, what Caitlin Clark has done for the game is generational. It's a stark contrast to Swoopes' take, and it's got fans picking sides. This divide is causing some serious drama in the WNBA community. Some fans are calling for Swoopes to be taken off broadcasts, saying she's too biased. Others are defending her right to have an opinion, even if it's not popular. But here's the thing, all this back and forth might actually be good for the league. It's got people talking about women's basketball. It's stirring up passion and debate. And let's be real, a little controversy never hurt when it comes to getting attention. With all the noise surrounding Clark, You might think her game is all hype, but here's the kicker. She's shattering records left and right, and not just in scoring. What if I told you she's doing things no WNBA player has ever done before?
A second, because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut. Clark, shot a 3. Clark a 3. It's good. Second 3 of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
They need to be disciplined. Just 2 personal fouls here through 3 quarters. DeJounte has taken a new step.
Clark lays it in. The little hesitation works.
Clark's not just a scoring machine. She's the first player in WNBA history to rack up over 500 points, 250 assists, and 75 three-pointers in a single season. That's not just good, that's breaking the mold of what we thought was possible for a rookie. But it's her passing game that's really turning heads. Clark's dishing out assists like candy, averaging 8.4 per game. That's not just good for a rookie, that's among the league leaders. She's got eyes in the back of her head, finding teammates for easy buckets when defenders least expect it. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, didn't Sheryl Swoopes say something about Clark's records? You're right, Swoopes stirred up some controversy, claiming Clark had an unfair advantage because of an extra game in her college career. But here's the thing, Clark's breaking WNBA records now, not college ones, and she's doing it game after game. Let's talk about impact. The Indiana Fever were bottom feeders last season. Now, they're in the playoff hunt for the first time since 2016. That's the Clark effect in action. She's not just putting up numbers, she's elevating her entire team. Cynthia Cooper, another WNBA legend, sees what Clark's bringing to the table. She called Clark crafty, praising her ability to score in different ways and her passing skills. It's not just about how many points Clark scores, it's about how she changes the entire game when she's on the court. Think about it. When was the last time a rookie came into the league and rewrote the record books across multiple categories? Clark's not just breaking records, she's redefining what it means to be a star in the WNBA. She's showing that true greatness isn't just about scoring, it's about making everyone around you better.
Well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. I mean, if you want to talk about bullies, we can talk about every time Caitlin has the ball, she pushes off.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying.
Clark's changing the game, but is she about to change the face of the WNBA too? Some people think she should literally become the new logo. That's a lot of pressure for a rookie. What if I told you this idea is causing major drama in the league? You heard that right. Fans and analysts are calling for Caitlin Clark to be the new face of the WNBA. They're not just talking about her being a star player. They want her silhouette as the league's logo. Can you imagine that? A rookie becoming the symbol of an entire professional league? This isn't just some wild fan theory. It's a serious discussion happening in WNBA circles. People are looking at Clark's impact and thinking, maybe she's exactly what this league needs right now. She's not just breaking records. She's breaking barriers and changing how people see women's basketball. But here's the thing, not everyone's on board with this idea. Some veterans are pushing back hard. Remember how Sheryl Swoopes was criticizing Clark's achievements? Now imagine how she and others might feel about a rookie becoming the league's new symbol. It's like a perfect storm of generational clash in league politics. Clark's facing a mountain of pressure. She's not just dealing with the normal rookie challenges. She's carrying the hopes of fans who see her as the future of the sport. That's a heavy load for anyone, let alone a player fresh out of college. But what if Clark does become the new face of the WNBA? Think about what that could mean for the league's popularity. Clark's already bringing in new fans and media attention. If she becomes the logo, it could take things to a whole new level. We're talking about potentially reaching a younger audience, bringing in new sponsors, maybe even changing how people perceive women's basketball. Cynthia Cooper has the right idea. She said, "We have to bridge that gap between what's going on today and we experienced. It will help the younger generation to know our experiences." That's what this is all about. It's not just about Clark. It's about using her popularity to grow the entire sport. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the WNBA playbook. Her stats are off the charts. 18.7 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.6 rebounds per game. That's not rookie numbers. That's superstar stuff. She's not just scoring, she's making her whole team better. But Clark's impact goes beyond the court. She's stirring up debate, getting people talking about women's basketball. Some love her, some don't, but everyone's watching. That's exactly what the WNBA needs right now. So, what's next for Clark and the league? Keep your eyes on this rookie sensation. She's not just chasing records, she's chasing a new era for women's basketball. New talent like Clark? That's the fuel that keeps any sport exciting and growing. The WNBA's future? It's looking brighter than ever.